Hey guys, welcome to the Catholic American channel. Alright, toxic masculinity. Let's jump into it. So, I'm assuming you guys have already seen that Gillette commercial showing toxic masculinity. It all spun from the Me Too movement. If you haven't, go take a look at it. Also, Terry Crews had some run-ins with being sexually assaulted, and actually that's where this commercial came from. So go check that out. Let's dive into it. So first, let me just say the things I like about this video. It showed scenarios that most people would agree are, ooh, that's bad. You know, kids shouldn't be beating each other up. Men shouldn't be sexually harassing women and that kind of stuff. Nobody wants to see that kind of stuff. So it shows these other guys coming in, intervening. They break up the fight. They'll tell the other guy, "Hey, yo, you know, that's disrespectful. Don't do that to that gal, whatever it was, you know." So, you know, in a nutshell, you look at it and you're like, "Hey, that's all right." You know, I agree with that kind of stuff. Where it gets kind of hairy is the underlying messages. Of course, every video is gonna have them. So, what are those underlying messages? One, I just want to throw this out there. There was one scene in the Gillette commercial where there's this one dude in like a corporate meeting and there's this gal. She had apparently just said something. And the guy's all like, what she really meant to say was this, you know, belittling her, making her look like, you know, she's nothing. Well, that dude totally looked like Donald Trump. Whatever the case is, just wanted to say that. Let's move on to some of the stuff that I didn't like to see. So there was like the scene with like the kids, the two little kids, they were wrestling each other and stuff like that. And the dads are like, boys will be boys, boys will be boys, you know, and it's all like, hey man, you shouldn't let the kids, you know, duke it out or whatever. Well, I don't think it's that bad if they duke it out for a little bit. And it's not like, oh, boys will be boys, they should beat each other up. No, they shouldn't beat each other to a bloody pulp. But if they have an argument and they're doing their thing, you know, the dad comes in, breaks them up and tells them, hey, this is why you shouldn't fight. This is why you don't need to fight. And hopefully they could learn something from that. My dad used to break our fights up too. That's a good thing. You know, I haven't seen any guys who are like, yeah, I'm gonna let my kid beat the other kid up to a bloody pulp. I don't know. Maybe you guys could put it in the comments. I mean, do you see that? Do you see dads like, hey, yeah, go beat him up type of deal? I don't know. I haven't seen it. So let's move on to another scene here. There's a part in this where there's a guy, he's all laying against this building there, and he sees this attractive girl walk by, right? And he's like, oh, what's up? You know? And he's like about to go pursue her, you know? Court her, whatever. And this other guy comes out of the building. I don't know who he was, a friend or whatever, but he just comes out and goes, yo, dude, that's not cool. What's not cool? Courtship? I mean, if a man finds a woman attractive, he goes up and asks her out. That's not a bad thing. We gotta remember something, especially ladies. Be flattered that somebody's asking you out. Now, if you say no, and then he persists, there's the sexual harassment part. That's bad. Men shouldn't do that. One other thing I'm going to point out before I get to the root of the problem of all this toxic masculinity and my thoughts on it. There was a scene where this guy was like, yo, what's up, baby? To like these girls in bikinis and whatnot. And this guy's like, hey, that's not cool, dude. Like, back out type of deal. I just want to say something to all you ladies. For all of you who hate toxic masculinity and can't stand it and don't like man-chauvinistic pigs, which that's what these people are, don't wear bikinis. It was created by a perverted man. That's the epitome of toxic masculinity. He wanted to see women in bra and underwear, so he made up this thing, called it a bathing suit or a bikini. Women fell for it. So keep that in mind, ladies. You know, this is the funny aspect of this toxic masculinity. Women, you play a role in this too. You guys got to help each other out. Men have to help women and women have to help men. So keep that in mind. Let's get to the root of the problem here. Everybody gets mad at toxic masculinity. Let's throw it out here. Toxic masculinity. It's the problem. It's the problem. It's the problem. It's not the problem. It's a repercussion of the actual problem, and the actual problem is the lack of masculinity. There's not enough true men in the world. Virtuous men. So let's call this, let's make up a new phrase here. Virtuous masculinity. That's key. And usually that's spun from people of faith, because that's what it's taught, especially in the Catholic faith. Virtuous men. It's not a poison, it's not a bad thing when a man opens the door for a woman. Well, for a woman. It's a beautiful thing. That's him saying, hey, I think you're beautiful, or God created you and you're a woman, I'm a man. I'm going to open the door for you. It's a chivalry thing. Chivalrous men, that's what you guys want. That's what we need. We get more chivalrous men more virtuous men, the toxic will be destroyed. You know, the toxic won't last because the good men will be weeding them out. Now, the video made it sound like most men are kind of like in this category of like, yo, I'm gonna be, you know, disrespectful towards women, you know, boys will be boys, all that kind of stuff. And there's only like a handful of guys who are out there actually doing something about it. That's totally insulting. Dude, I'm right here, man. I've been acting this whole time on it. And I know so many good men who've been fighting this toxic masculinity. I just call it perversion is what it is. It's sick, man, chauvinistic pigs. But they're the few, they're the minority, you know? And then we get thrown into this category of men, you know, being bad. What we need to do is exalt virtuous men. These are the ones we should be promoting. You know, we get all upset and throw this huge commercial out about toxic masculinity when reality is you should be showing the good virtuous men, so when people watch it, especially the kids, they'll be like, yo, I want to be like that dude. I want to be like that guy there. Look at him. Look what he did. That's what we need to be producing. That's what we need to be showing the next generation and then teaching them. Us men need to put on our big boy pants and get out and go and talk about it. You see something, you're at a family member's house, whatever the situation is, somebody's saying something completely wrong about sexuality or abortion is okay or whatever it is. Stand up. Stand up and say, no, that's not right. That's wrong. And here's why it's wrong. Figure out what it means to be a man. A man will stand up for what's right. Virtuous masculinity. That's what we need. That's what we need to choke out the toxic masculinity that everybody's so upset about. The Terry Crews video, what happened to him being grabbed, you know, in a place he should have been grabbed, that is an example of where a virtuous man could have come in and forget the job. Because the big reason he froze was because, you know, you only get one chance, you know, I'm going to lose my job, whatever. Lose the job. Forget the job. Don't let these perverts get away with it. Stand up. That's what a virtuous man would do. God will take care of the rest. If you have faith in God and you stand up for virtue and for what's right, and you lost your job for it, well, guess what? God's going to smile upon you and he will take care of you in the end. Trust in him. That's my advice to all men. Trust in God and the rest will follow. So just to really wrap this video up, guys, I just wanted to say we got to stop looking at the bad, which is the small amount, and we completely ignore the actual problem is we have a lack of good, virtuous men out there. They're there. They're just sleeping, and they need to be woken up. That's what I'm here for. So all you men out there, me and you, let's do it. Let's stand up and let's go be men. Go be men in the world and let's change this world and make it better. We'll take politics out. Let's do it. Women, clothe yourselves in dignity. Get the men who will dignify and love you. Forget this ridiculous, crazy feminist idea. Feminism is not bad. True feminism is good. But this complete leftist feminist view of women being men and don't want doors to be open for them and all this kind of stuff, that's not going to breed chivalrous men. Men aren't doing it to show dominance over you. They're doing it to show you that they love you. Let them open the door. It's not a bad thing. Let them pay for dinner. As a man, that's a way of saying, hey, I could afford this dinner. I could take care of you and our future kids. That's what a virtuous man is thinking about, not she doesn't have money, you know, she's not worth it, I gotta pay for dinner. Nah, we love it. It's the greatest thing in the world. It's a testament of love. Let the men show you that love. So, women clothe themselves in dignity. Men become virtuous men. That's the type of masculinity we need, and we can do it. We can change this world. Men help women, women help men. We're not battling each other. We're here to help each other. So, with that being said, guys, God bless. God bless America. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Take it easy.